right, so welcome to this free webinar where I will be showing you how I pulled in massive customers and sales from Facebook without losing my ad account or giving myself headache about the recent iOS 14 update saga that has been preventing many online advertisers from attaining results. All right, okay, so but before we continue, I would like to let you know what you are going to learn or discover during the course of this webinar. All right, you are going to learn 5 things you need to get customers and sales online using Facebook ads, even though Apple's update is affecting a lot of advertisers today. And here's my promise to you. If you watch this webinar video to the end, I'm going to give you a link to access my SMSEF online course videos. All right, these are videos that contains tools that has made me over 1.2 million naira in the last 2 months. So I'm going to give it to you for free. Okay, video number 1 there is going to teach you how to set up domain name and hosting. All right, video number 2 is going to teach you how to install WordPress. Video number 3 is going to teach you how to install Elementor. All right, because I am a practical person, it's not just about talk. All right, this is more of practicals. I like to teach, I like to show by example. All right, so and the value of all of this is about around 60,000. That's $145. All right, and that is not all. I'm also going to give you for free. I'm talking about just for free. I'm not going to collect any money for these ones. All right, Elementor Pro software, which is around $47. That's around there 19,340. That's a mistake there. All right, so all of that is what I'm going to give you if you watch this webinar to the end. All right, so you are going to get the access link to all of this for free today, right now, at the end of this webinar. All right, and I have some mind-blowing secrets to share with you. You are going to learn some mistakes that online advertisers make when trying to run adverts on Facebook. All right, I have some surprising strategies that you've never seen anywhere before, how you can use them to achieve maximum results when you are running your adverts on Facebook. Okay, all right, so if you are somebody that has some valuable product or service that you would like to sell online, but you discover that each time you try to run ads for that product or service, it looks as if you are just wasting your money. All right, or you are tired of having your ad account getting banned. I have some of my friends who always call me to tell me that their ad accounts are getting banned and that they cannot run adverts again. Meanwhile, other businesses are recording huge success when it comes to advertising their products online. All right, or you are getting only likes. There are some people that when you run your adverts, you see you have so many likes and comments, yet none of these people who like your posts, your adverts, are buying from you. All right, so if you are like that, and you've been told that getting a steady flow of customers and sales using Facebook ads is no longer working, then that is completely wrong. Okay, because what people are saying today that because of the Apple iOS update, Facebook adverts are no longer working, and therefore you should try to use other advertising mediums, but that is not the truth. All right, I'm going to tell you what the real problem is. Okay, because if you don't have a marketing strategy, if you don't have a proven selling system, all right, regardless of the advertising platform you are using, whether you are using Google ads, YouTube ads, LinkedIn ads, Facebook ads, if you don't have a solid marketing strategy, you don't have a proven selling system, then you will make no headway. All right, and you need what you need is you need a a proven selling system, a marketing strategy that will land you the paying clients that you need without losing money. Okay, because as a matter of fact, you are in business for profits, not losses. All right, so, and this is one thing that you need to know. Successful online advertisers, they acquire massive sales by working with a secret selling system. All right, so, and if you're like most people, you know that you deserve better. All the money you're putting into adverts, or you are planning to put into advert, you need to get results. Unfortunately, it's not happening that way, and if you've not run adverts before, probably you are hearing some people saying that Facebook adverts are no longer working. All right, but the truth is, online advertising game has changed. So this is why many people are experiencing, setbacks when trying to run their adverts. Okay, but before I tell you how online advertising has changed, all right, I am going to introduce myself. My name is Pilaya Ejinwa, and I am the founder of Digital Wins Academy, which is an online platform dedicated to help business and professionals achieve maximum growth/profit, okay, using internet-based tools, systems, and strategies. So I have created a number of internet-based solutions for businesses, ranging from e-commerce solutions to social media marketing strategies on an international level. All right, so this is what I mean. Recently, I created one of my internet-based solutions, the WhatsApp e-commerce store, and this is currently being used in over 5 international countries and has earned me a place in the Global Award for Young Entrepreneurs. As you can see below is one of my international clients who nominated me on the CEO Global Awards for Titans Building Nations under the tech sector. Right? When she saw my work, she said that this is really great work and that it deserves some recognition. So I have been getting testimonials for the past 6 months from my clients, positive testimonials, because these people have come to see that I really understand what I am doing and that the courses I am creating is really solving the problems that they have in their businesses. So you can see some of these testimonials on my screen. I have so many of them, but I just, if I want to put all of them on this screen now, you will not have the time left for us to continue with this webinar. So I just picked some of them and put them here. All right, so my superpower is to help professionals and businesses solve their internet-based problems, and I want them to be able to do this without spending too much money. All right, I am also a member of the Facebook Blueprint, and I receive updates from Facebook. You can see this message was sent to me by Facebook on the 6th of May, and they invited me to test out a new ad strategy that they were creating, and they said that I was among a select group of people who were, I actually tested it. I saw Facebook is really doing a lot of work on the ground that people don't know about. All right, if you were opportune to get this message and test that out, you will see that so many things are happening on the ground and people are not aware of these things. Okay. Right, so but before I became this good, I had these connections. I have a confession to make. All right, it hasn't always been easy for me. All right, before I started seeing results in online advertisement, I had my own share of mistakes and I had my own share of struggles. At a point, I spent over 50,000 in sponsored adverts, without seeing any results. And as a result, I was devastated because I had a family to feed. I had bills to sort out, and my business wasn't going. I was putting money into advert, and instead of bringing me results, it was taking the money away from me. So I tried so many strategies. I tried to buy different courses that promised heaven and earth. You know how it goes. But none of these courses were able to solve my problem. So it was overwhelming. At the point, I just decided that, you know what, I am not going to run Facebook ads again. It's just pointless. So I decided to join the Uber taxi business. But you know what happened? That didn't work for me too. I had 2 vehicles that I got to use, but I lost both of them. So I just, it wasn't really funny at all at that time. So if you have ever been nervous about the right way to advertise, or how to avoid watching the next money you are going to put on adverts get lost, then I can completely relate with you, because I have been there, I have worn those shoes, and I know exactly where it hurts. All right, so but the turning point for me was when I came in contact with this online advertising coach, who I saw his results, that they were massive. His testimonials were just so, mind blowing. So I decided to walk up to him and pay him. I said, look, teach me this thing, I'm going to pay. And he charged me and I paid, and then I followed everything he taught me step by step. All right, that was the game changer for me, because sometimes when I look back, I marvel at what happened next, because after I took that step, my life, my advertising adventures changed forever. I am telling you, because I started witnessing a steady flow of customers and sales from Facebook. It was just mind blowing. Customers were, hitting me up from left, right, center. It was just so mind blowing. You see, look at some of the results I had in a few days. All right, so the sales were just coming in non-stop, coming in day after day after day. All right, there was no day that I didn't make sales from what I was selling. As you can see, this is my Paystack dashboard. I just was able to screenshot a few days, but this has been consistent. This has been going on, and the truth of the matter is that I just spend less. I don't even spend up to 3,000 on advert per day, and I am getting massive results like this. Okay, so what I discovered is that there is a secret selling system that you must apply, and that's what I call the SMSEF online secret selling system. All right, and I am going to be talking about that in a bit, but you need to pay attention to the end of the webinar for you to get the whole idea of what this SMSEF is all about. All right, but one thing you need to be sure of is that this is the only pathway to get a steady flow of customers online. You have to use this SMSEF secret selling model. All right, because you need to stop doing what you are currently doing now, testing this and testing that, and none of them is working. You have to start following the right advertising model if you want to achieve maximum result. Okay, this is very important, because this is going to be able to reduce your ad spend by an incredible 70%. That's what it did for me. I was now spending less and seeing results, and when your advert is turning over, you will see money to put in. And there was no day that I didn't have money on my ad account to run my advert, because everything was going on smoothly. All right, because I was using my SMSEF secret selling system. Okay, so it is a fast and easy system that allows you to build a list of buying clients in a relatively short time. Okay, now if you want me to help you to get your next batch of repeat buying customers in just 2 weeks, then you have to pay attention, because that is what I have dedicated myself to do. I'm going to give you this system that you will learn how to apply the 5 keys of an advertising model that brings results every single time. And talking about the 5 keys that you need to get customers and sales online with Facebook ads, even though the whole saga of Apple's updates is going on right now, I'm going to be talking about them now. All right, so let's take them one after the other. All right, so the key number 1 is that you must verify your domain name. Okay, this is why it is important for you to verify your domain name. Facebook advertising has changed greatly. I am telling you, so many things that you don't know has changed about the way we advertise our products and services on Facebook. Okay, now take a look at the screen, because now Facebook requires you to set up aggregated events all right, before you can run conversion ads. And when we talk about conversion ads are that type of advertising objective that tells Facebook to go and look for people who have the money to buy. And these are people Facebook already have in their database, people who have bought something before, people based on their job description, people based on their work description, people based on the things that the activities that they carry out online. All right, so Facebook needs you to set up conversion objective for them to look for these people for you. All right, now before, Facebook has unlimited activities to check for. All right, you can say I just have about 5 activities or events that Facebook can check for you now. All right, but before now, Facebook can check as much as 10, 20 different activities that people are carrying out online, and they can use that to give you the results that you need. But now Facebook, because of the whole Apple iOS 14 saga and all of that, Facebook now requires you to create aggregated events. All right, so aggregated events allows you to set up only 8. Tell Facebook that these are the 8 things I want you to check when people come to my website. All right, so you can decide that Facebook should check whether they purchase something, whether they sign up as a lead, all right, or whether they added something to cart, or they signed up for an event, or they viewed a page on your website, and 3 more that you can add to this list. So you are now limited to only that 8, but then you must set that 8 events for you to have a successful advertising campaign. And now, if you don't have a verified domain, you will not be able to set up these aggregated events, all right, so that Facebook can use it to run your adverts properly. Now that's one. Okay, and this is important because if you don't set this up, Facebook will not be able to show your ads to people who have opted out from Facebook advertising data collection, because now Apple because now Apple allows people to say, look, I don't want Facebook to have this information about me. I don't want Facebook to know what I purchased. I don't want Facebook to know that I added something to cart. All right, so if you don't set this up, Facebook will not be able to know what these people are doing, and now use that information to run your adverts for you. Okay, so, and the thing is that the greater number of people who have the capacity to pay for your products are people who are using these phones. Someone who is able to afford an iPhone of those caliber is the person who has the money to pay for your products. Yeah, people are using other phones, but the greater majority of people are using iPhones, and this is why so many people are witnessing low results when they are running their adverts online. All right, so the key number 2 is that you have to set up Facebook Conversions API. All right, so this is also based on the fact that the Apple iOS 14 update is affecting a lot of things. All right, let me show you what I mean. Now, before now, Facebook used to collect information via a cookie-based conversion tracking method. So the diagram on the screen will help you to understand what happens in the background. Okay, here is someone who is a consumer who is coming to your website to check out something that they would like to buy. Okay, so when they come to your website and they are checking out your website using their browser, all right, there is a cookie here on your browser that records or tracks whatever events or whatever activities that they carry out on your site. If they purchase something, if they added something to cart, if they signed up for an event, this cookie will record it through the browser, all right, and push it over to Facebook AI. All right, so this Facebook intelligence machine here will now use that information that say, oh, okay, somebody like this bought this product. That means similar consumers like that person will also be interested in that product, and so Facebook shows your ad to people who are like this person that is carrying out these activities on your website. So that's why sometimes if somebody buys something now, you notice that an hour or two or some minutes, sometimes minutes later, someone else buys, and it goes on like that, because this is what happens in the background. But then Apple now came and gave this consumer the power to say, look, I don't want your cookie to track what I am doing here. All right, so let me take you to the next screen so that you understand. So Apple says, look, you can decide whether you want Facebook to be able to track this information and send it to their AI. All right, so if this person, this consumer, opts out and say, look, I don't want that to happen, then this information will not move from here to Facebook, and then there won't be results, because Facebook will not know what these people are doing, and then it will not know the type of people who are like them that they can show your adverts to. So what do? That's where Conversions API comes in. Conversions API has been there, all right. It's a server-based tracking method, just like this one tracks, the cookie tracks the activities that the person is performing using the person's browser. The cookie now tracks the activities that the person is performing from your own web server. So once this person lands on your website, from your website, your Facebook pixel takes the information, what they are doing on your website, takes it to the server, and through the conversion API and down to the Facebook intelligence machine. All right, so it passes the block that Apple has placed here, and then you are able to get results. So if you understand this, all right, you will understand the importance of Conversions API. It has been there, but people have not been using it. People because Facebook cookie has been working so perfectly well, so people ignored this, and they were just making use of this, and it was working for them. But now, if you want to achieve maximum results, you need to do that, because if you don't do that, you will be running Facebook ads and you will simply be wasting your money. All right, so key number 3 is that you have to combine a highly converting sales funnel with the conversions objective. Here is why this is important. When some people want to run ads, they click on boost posts, or they use normal Facebook account to advertise, and then direct the traffic to their social media handle. Now, if somebody does that, it will attract only likes and may even lose their Facebook account. All right, so but if you use the conversions objective, which I explained earlier, tells Facebook to look for people who have bought something before, who have the capacity to buy from you. Now you are looking for high quality prospects, high quality clients that you want to attract to your website, and Facebook looks for them and brings them to you. And now when those ones, you now direct them from there to your sales funnel, all right, where you have written down powerful information about the products that you are selling, about your goods or about your services. So when these people, they are already high quality prospects, they now pass through your sales funnel, all right, they will be able to convert and buy something from you. That's why, for instance, I receive compliments from my own clients. They say, wow, when I saw your sales funnel, when I saw your sales page, it was powerful. Yeah, so this is a high quality client that came in contact with a high quality sales funnel, and what do you expect? The person will buy, because they know that this person knows what they are doing. All right. Then the key number 4 is that you need to use email marketing. You have to combine email marketing with all of the things that we have discussed so far, and this saves you money. All right, this is why it's important. With email marketing, you can set up an automatic remarketing system. All right, so when people pass through your funnel, email marketing allows you to gather their contacts so that you can sell to them again. All right, with this way, you have a powerful offer you can make. All right. And then when you make this powerful offer, you make 10 times the money you spend on your initial advert. All right, because these are people that you have already gathered using the initial money you paid on advert. now you are not paying money for them again. So if you are able to sell maybe something of 1,000 to each of them, you will notice that that's additional profit to the initial money you got from them. And then there are people who came in who were interested but were not able to buy at that time. Because you use email marketing strategy to collect their data, you can continue to nurture them, educate them until eventually they become buyers as well. Okay. All right. So because I know you've heard that the money is in the list, and that is the truth. The money is in the list because I constantly close deals from prospects who have bought something from me using email marketing, and I also close deals from those who were interested but I was able to get their contacts and I'm able to reach out to them using email. All right, so the key number 5 is that you need to understand your audience, and then you need to study Facebook advertising policy. All right, this is important because this will help you to set your audience targeting right and avoid being banned by Facebook. All right, because sometimes you see an advert on Facebook and you wonder why am I seeing this Facebook advert now? That means the person who ran that advert did not do their homework well. If they did their homework well, the right person should see that advert. All right, so imagine knowing exactly where 100 of your customers are and targeting them. That's high quality targeting, right? So if 50% of that 100 people that you targeted bought your products, you can imagine the amount of profit that you have gotten, right, using that method. And then when we talk about understanding Facebook ads policy, this is the reason why many people complain their ad accounts are being banned. They just go and run ads without checking what is it that Facebook wants. There is no advertising platform that does not have a policy, whether it is Google ads, whether it is YouTube, whatever, they have policy. And if you violate, people call me and they tell me that Google just suspended their accounts. Yes, because there are policies that you have to follow regardless of the advertising platform that you are using. So if you don't follow those policies, then you get banned. All right, so I'm going to talk more about how you are going to prevent all those things. And even if you did get banned, you will also know what you will do so that you can recover your account. All right, so now putting all of these things together can get a little confusing. Yeah, all right. And if you're like most people, you probably wish that somebody can just hold your hand and log into your system and set up your advertising campaign for you, right? And I know that maybe you want to hit your next 400 clients in the next 1 month, or likely wonder which of these things that I've talked about, how do you arrange them? The sales funnel, Facebook ads, or email marketing, how do you combine them so that you can achieve maximum results? Okay, but I'm going to go into that. But the truth is, what I have just shared with you now is the exact system that I personally use, and I acquire paying clients and at a very low cost. And I don't even know whether there is an Apple iOS 14 update, or it doesn't concern me, because this system has been working for me. You see, I even have clients. Look at these clients. The way I targeted and got across to him when he came to my website, he was so moved that he had to buy everything I have and order for products that I don't even have. All right, so these are the kind of results you will be able to achieve. All right, so if you are like me, if you would like me to help you implement everything that we've gone over, all right, that I would really appreciate that. And this is how we are going to do it. All right, I have created my SMSEF online course. All right, and this is a course that combines all of these things that we have gone over. All right, you see, it says sell more with sales funnel, email marketing, and Facebook ads. So these things are powerful. They are the 3 powerful tools that people are using to close deals every single day. All right, so this course, I'm not going to be to start hyping it, because you've listened to me, you've heard my story, and you know what I'm saying is going to help you. All right, so I'm just going to talk about what the SMSEF online course includes. All right, number one, you get a highly converting sales funnel blueprint, so you can turn your prospects from cold to hot paying clients. Number two, you get my email marketing blueprint, so you can resell to the 10% of customers who actually bought from you, and then the remaining 90% who saw your ad but they didn't buy, but because you now have their contact details, you can remarket to them. All right, and then you have my Facebook ads set up for iOS 14 update, so that you can pull in massive buyers from Facebook without losing money or your ad account. Right, and then you have the Facebook audience research and targeting hack. If you've not had it before, now people use the Facebook insights to check their audience that they want to target, but Facebook insights is going away. All right, so you have to learn the new way to target pocket deep Lamborghini clients who will pay you for your products and your services. Imagine what this tested and trusted online advertising system can do for your business, right? I'm telling you, it is the ultimate game changer, because you are going to get the iOS 14 hack. All right, this is everything that you need to make sure that your adverts get to the right people, and you are going to get it in this course. All right, you are going to get my email marketing hack. All right, so this is what many online advertisers and business owners use to move a cold audience to the KLT, which is the know, like, and trust stage, within a few minutes. All right, so they apply this strategy and they are able to convert customers who they have their contacts using email marketing. So you are going to get that. Right, so you're also going to get Facebook ads policy mastery, so that you know what to put and what not to put in your adverts, so that you don't get your account banned. All right, and then put together, here is how it works. All right, first step one is that you target deep pocket Ferrari customers with your Facebook ads campaign, and then you collect their contact details using email marketing software and pass them through your highly converting sales funnel. All right, and then my SMSEF online course is the ultimate secret weapon that helps you to put all of these things together, helps you to know what to do and at what time to do it. All right, because I'm going to hold you by the hand and take you step by step on how to do all of these things that we have mentioned in the webinar thus far. All right, so it guarantees you clients that will pay. It saves you money on ad spend by 70%, and increases your return on investment by a whooping 70%. All right, so it saves you the headache of losing your ad account. But then it gets better, because to sweeten this deal for you, you also get the following bonuses. Number one, you get Elementor Pro license worth $47. Remember, we talked about verifying your domain name. All right, so you need to have a hosting. All right, you have to have a domain name and a hosting, and then when you do that, you need to know how to use Elementor Pro, and for you to use Elementor Pro, you need an Elementor Pro license. So I'm going to give you that. It is worth $47, but you are going to get it if you get this selling system, and then you're also going to learn how to use it, because I'm going to hold you by the hand and show you how to use this bonus to create your own sales. And bonus number two, I'm going to give you the webinar funnel slides template. All right, so this is worth over $37. All right, and this will help you to these are fill in the blank webinar slide templates that are designed to help you create highly converting webinar videos that you can use to sell any product online. Okay. All right, then number three, I'm going to give you Flutterwave and Paystack auto payment setup, which is worth $27. All right, so that you can collect automatic payments easily. All right, this makes it easy for your clients to pay you on the go, and then you get automatic receipts instantly. All right, so these are bonuses I'm going to give you, but it doesn't end there. I'm going to give you one sales funnel template for creating a digital product, one for creating a physical product, one for selling one for selling a physical product, one for selling a digital product, and one for rendering a service. Okay, so let's say you are in either of these fields. All right, you will be able to know the type of sales funnel you should create and how to create it and how to automate it. All right, all of these things I am going to give you. All right, so now I know you might be wondering how much is all of this going to how much is it going to cost you. Okay, normally if you look at all the value that we have discussed so far, this is the value on the screen: 150,000 naira, or $365, or 5,200 rands, or 2,200 cedis, depending on your country. Okay, but you will not be getting it anywhere near that price. The SMSEF online course will be launched on or before the 31st of July. That is a few days from now, and it's going to be launched with a startup price of 15,000 or $39, or 521 rands, or 215 cedis. Okay, so if you are able to pay within 48 hours after the course is launched, all right, if you are ready to make payment 48 hours after the course is launched, you will be paying just 5,000, all right, or 13,000, or 197 rands, or 99 cedis. That is 48 hours after the launch. All right, immediately that 48 hours is over, the price will return to the 15,000 startup price. Okay, so you have to be fast about this, because at the moment there are over 80 persons who are currently waiting for this course. All right, and as soon as it drops, okay, they are going to go for it. So you want to be among the first 250 persons. All right, you want to be among the first 250 persons. So like I said before, this means that with 5,000 or $13 or 197 rands or 99 cedis, you are going to get it within 48 hours of launch. After that, the price will increase to 15,000. all right, so, and if you pay, listen, this one is hot, this is hot. If you pay before the expiry of the initial 48 hours, I am creating my special Google and YouTube Ads Mastery online course, which is going to be launched on September 31st. I like to give myself time, because I am interested more in value than in collecting money. All right, so on this 31st of September, my Google and YouTube Ads Mastery course will be launched. So if you're able to get this course that we are talking about now, automatically you will be entitled to get this one for free. All right, everybody that gets this course, SMSEF online course, now within that 48 hours, we get my Google and YouTube Ads Mastery course for free on the 31st of September. All right, because I have received a lot of help from people who are higher than me, so I also like to give out help to people who are coming up. All right, so with this, you get a breath of fresh air, and more options are available to you for selling online. Yes, and you will be getting these bonuses. All right, you are going to this first one, I'm giving it to you right away at the end of this webinar. You get it to see that we are not joking. All right, this Elementor Pro license, you are going to get it right now after the end of this webinar. All right, I'm going to give you webinar funnel slide templates. All right, this is templates that you use to create your webinars. All right, for any type of business, whether you are selling digital product or you are selling physical products. All right, so you just take it, fill in the blank and make it your own. All right, and use it to sell any product that you want to sell. All right, so I'm going to also teach you how to create your Flutterwave and Paystack auto payment setup. All right, so all of these things you can see, Elementor Pro is worth $47. Webinar funnel slide templates are worth $37. All right, and Flutterwave and Paystack auto payment setup is worth $27. And now there is more that I didn't even add there. I'm going to be giving you one sales funnel template for a service. If you are rendering service, I'm giving you a template that you use to create your funnel. If you are selling digital products, I'll give you a template that you use to create your digital products. If you are selling physical products, I give you a template that you will use to create. All right, all of these things I'm talking about now are already set. Once this course is launched, you will have access to them. Okay, so this is the right time for you to position yourself for this limited time special offer, right? Because as soon as I drop from this webinar now, I'm going to go back to make sure that the launch is set to come up on or before the 31st of July. All right, so all you need to do now is click on the gain access button below to join the wait list. All right, because this opportunity to join the wait list is only available, all right, today. I might not be able to run this advert again after today. All right, so if you don't join now, you might not be able to see the opportunity to join now, and the next time you might see this advert, it's now going to be at the price of 15,000. all right, so it's time for you to make that decision and take a leap forward and take the bull by the horn. Don't mind what they are saying about Facebook ads not working or Google, that your best alternative is Google. All right, every advertising platform, like I said before, has its own policies, has its own secrets. So every one of them, you need to learn from experts how to use them for you to get the results that you seek. All right, so join the wait list. All right, if you look below this video now, you will see the button, gain access button. All right, so this is what you are going to do. When you click on it, it will take you to a thank you page and then ask you to click on the gain access on WhatsApp button below. So it's simple. So once you click on that page, this link below here now, it will take you to that page, and then you click on the gain access on WhatsApp. It will take you to my WhatsApp. All right, but remember to put your full name before you send the message to my WhatsApp, because I want to know who I am giving access to, whether it is actually somebody who has watched this webinar. So if your full name is not there, I will know that you didn't watch this webinar. All right, and you will not have access to the free bonuses that I said you will get at the end of this webinar. Right, so if you want to gain access to those free bonuses, just click on that gain access button below. It takes you to the page where you will click on the other button to gain access on WhatsApp, and then you will see where you will put your full name and send me a message on WhatsApp, and that's it. I will give you all the bonuses that I have promised you on this webinar. All right, so you need to be fast, guys, because you can take a look at the right side of the screen. You see that there are people who have already paid. They say they don't want to wait for me to launch. They know the kind of value that I offer. All right, so they just paid and allowed me to work on the product. All right, so if you want to be among the first 250 persons who will gain access before the price changes, then this is the right time for you to take action. All right, so I'll be waiting for you on WhatsApp, and I'll be ready to give you the free bonuses that I promised you.